Wait, is this on?
Yeah, because remember last time you said you were
Right.
like, why am I going? Hey, y'all.
Hi.
Welcome back to episode 2. Well, let's just dive right into it. So we brainstormed some more ideas of some things we should talk about. Well, first of all, let's address the haters.
It appears. Oh, I just did the Puffle thing. It appears. Puffles. That's from Club Penguin.
Yeah, the
Okay.
little pet things.
So it appears that everyone is fallen victim to brain rot and shortened attention span and doesn't understand that a podcast can be longer than 30 seconds.
Numerous individuals, you know who you are, have said 54 minutes. That's short for a podcast, honestly. I feel like
Check your screen time.
yeah.
Some of you can't make room in your day.
How many minutes you got on TikTok, on Instagram Reels? Let's talk about that.
YouTube Shorts.
Well,
Dad.
Yeah. So not too much on the podcast length. We also were told.
I thought it was, a pretty average length of a podcast.
I listen to podcasts all the time. Unless they have like one topic for the entire video, they're usually pretty long. Like even
I like when the conversation branches out and trails on and maybe goes a little off topic sometimes because that's natural. That's normal.
a conversation.
This isn't the classroom.
Exactly. Like this isn't a guided
but
discussion.
We're still learning.
Exactly. Well, what else we got? So that's first thing.
We had a minute worth of brain thoughts.
Haters saying that our podcast episodes are too long.
I made a list last night of anything that popped into my head.
I woke up, had a notification because we have a shared.
Dude, you dropped your phone this morning.
I know.
It like went off like a bomb, and I was like, oh.
I turned off because today we had a snow day, so snowed into the dorm. That's why we're under this heat.
Did they name the storm?
I think they did actually.
I come with bad weather. They say that I'm a storm.
Let me see. What's this winter storm? Fern. I knew it. I knew it was something stupid. Not stupid, like dumb, like unique stupid, like something like where did they get that
Fern?
from?
It makes me think of Vern.
Fern is a silly name.
I think of Vern from Over the Hedge.
I have that on DVD. I forgot to tell you. I found it. Well,
actually, you can pop it right into the Xbox.
My dad found it because I get a text over winter break from my dad in our family group chat. I'm watching Despicable Me.
Your dad?
From my dad. And I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, we're snowed in this morning. I have an alarm set for 9 a.m. every single day because if I turn it off, I'm not going to remember to turn it back on. And then I'm just never going to wake up again. I turned it off. And then I went to put my phone behind my pillow because I don't sleep with my pillow at the end of my bed. I have like a good amount of space. And I just threw it off my bed and it dove actually head first into the radiator. And now I have a crack by the camera right there. It's from throwing it off my bed. And I woke up and it was on the windowsill, so I assume that was you doing.
I picked it up.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But I woke up actually today, and then I got a notification from our shared note, and it said at like 12:08 a.m. that it was edited. We had 3 things on this note. Now we have 40. So somebody was putting in the work at 12 a.m. while I was snoozing. I think we should talk about Bridgerton.
Right. I think this is actually exciting.
We gotta get this out of the way. Actually, we've been talking about Bridgerton for probably like the last 3 days or 2.
It's true. Like, I just found out that it comes back this week.
So
that is
3
exciting.
days. 3 days countdown.
We can tell me your history with it. I'll tell you mine.
Actually, I started watching Bridgerton because my sister recommended it to me, I think. But I love a period piece. Like I've been that way since maybe 4th grade. Like it's just classic. It's good. It's romance also, which I also am a very big fan of. My only actually qualm with Bridgerton is that there are so many sex scenes. Like a disgusting amount of sex scenes. I don't sit through any of them. I skip all of them. I refuse to watch them.
Yeah. So the first season my sister watched it, but like I would come in her room and like stay for a little while for a few eps and then I'd leave and I'd come back. The first season I thought was boring. I thought Daphne was boring, no offense. I thought the Duke was boring. All their reasons for being mad at each other were boring and stupid. Season 2 though. Season 2 had me up straight for 2 days just rattling.
I miss Kate. I miss her often. Like where is she gone? I don't know. I feel like Anthony's there more than Kate sometimes, which is like
Yeah.
I don't actually care that much about Anthony.
Also, knowing that their names are alphabetical is so fun.
I love that.
It's
That's how I
so
remember all their
fun.
names. I
It's
wouldn't
it's
remember their
Sims
names.
A to Z baby challenge.
I actually would not remember their names if it wasn't alphabetical.
I haven't looked in how they compare to the books. Like how the only thing is I know something about the B scene is different than it is in the second
The
season.
B scene?
Yeah, when Kate gets
Oh,
stung.
right,
Spoiler.
right. Second in the second season, Kate gets stung by a bee, and Anthony has a panic attack because his dad died from anaphylactic shock from being stung by a bee.
Which like that's kind of a fun way to die in the past.
It's a unique way to die because then, now your whole family thinks bees kill.
Yeah, but it's also like back then, what got you was like
a bullet wound,
infection,
yeah.
or not washing your hands. Overrated. And then, but like a bee sting, that's like kind of fun.
It's unique.
Yeah.
Even today, it's unique to go out by a bee sting. Really.
Yeah.
So
people die from ticks still. My neighbor's husband died from a tick.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because also like there's preventative measures now. Like if you go to the doctor. Well, yeah. I mean, we could solve some problems with a blowtorch.
Ooh, like the tent moths.
I don't know what that is.
The tent moths?
I don't know what
they're like in the summer. You see like all those cobwebs in the trees, and they build huge nests.
Oh, is that what those are called?
Yeah, yeah. I think they're called tent. They probably have another name.
They have like the red caterpillars.
Yeah, they're really, really bad. My dad used to cut them off trees and make me blowtorch the nests.
I used to, when I was in like middle school, if I saw them, because the outdoor recess area had so many trees. If I saw them climbing on the trees, I'd kill them because I knew they were an invasive species.
Wow, sustainability.
Yup. Started when I was young.
So, the second season was the best. The first one to me wasn't really enemies to lovers.
It was.
They got a little nasty, but it wasn't like
they were attracted
as much
to
as
each
season
other.
2.
From the get-go, like they were attracted to each other.
But season 2, it was drama.
Even better so because good. He was supposed to marry her sister,
Edwina, and they're both beautiful. They're both beautiful. It's not even like, oh well, Kate's pretty. No, they're both like some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
It's true. I want to make sure Edwina has like the best ending possible because I feel bad for her because like, well, she did want to get married to Anthony, and then like, oh, her sister got married him.
But instead. I kind of like that she didn't care.
Well, yeah, she was so young. She wanted her sister to be happy too. But also, kind of crazy. Anthony was like 30, and Edwina was in her teens. I don't know, like these old timey age gaps really.
Who's writing this?
Like they have you. Which is why I'm glad. Another reason why he got with Kate instead, because Kate was like 25.
Yeah, they just matched each other way better. It was
true.
So fun. The ending kind of got a little crazy. I was like, okay, y'all doing too much with that horse. Leave the horses out of it.
The horse,
bro.
What about the horse?
You remember when they run away on the horses?
I don't remember this.
She like runs away on the horse. Cause remember that's how they meet. She's riding her horse where she's not supposed to, and then he's like, "Lady," and she's like, "I don't need your help, twin."
Yeah.
And then at the end, she runs. Someone rides a horse and they're crying.
I don't remember this.
I swear.
I think we should.
We should rewatch the second season.
I was gonna say we should rewatch the whole show, but we only have 3 days.
We could do it. The third season I never finished. I think I watched 2 episodes. Penelope. They gave me too. This is the problem with the show is they give you either too much of the character or too little. Like I have no problem. Like Eloise, I liked Eloise in the first season when I didn't know that much about her. The more I knew about her in every season, the more I was like, bless you.
Thanks.
Also, like Eloise from season 2 doesn't feel like the same Eloise in season 3.
Eloise gets annoying, actually. I don't like when they give you too much of somebody who isn't getting married for the season because it's supposed to be each Bridgerton gets a season. Like, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But now, like, even season 2, was it season 2? Season 3, they gave a lot of Benedict and Eloise, even though that wasn't their season. Benedict I'm actually fine with because I like Benedict and he doesn't piss me off. But Eloise, like, it gets to a point. I like her, but it's just like it's becoming a lot for me. I think
also because I usually like the side characters more than the main characters, except season 2. That was good. But I think it's because Anthony was a side character in the first season, and that's what I like is that because then your side character, I like it more, and then I'll watch the next season because I'm like interested in them. But with Penelope, she was kind of there all the time, and I learned too much about her the whole time.
You mean Eloise? You said Penelope.
Both.
Penelope too? Which
Yes,
season?
like
Well,
Colin
season 3
too,
was her season.
which is
Penelope and
fine.
Colin.
But I don't like that you knew that she was Lady Whistledown, and I don't like the whole thing with her and Eloise being friends and Lady Whistledown being like a big deal. It's annoying. I didn't finish the third season, so maybe I'm talking hot on it, but like,
I did. What gets me a little annoyed is actually that everybody just forgave Penelope so easily, which is kind of because there's a time skip at the, I don't know if you know this. There's a time skip at the end of season 3, and it shows Penelope and her sisters and their babies, and all their babies are the same age. So they're besties or whatever.
Penelope
The
has
cousins.
kids.
Penelope has.
Oh, she got
She
pregnant,
gets
right?
pregnant. Yeah,
Yeah.
she gets pregnant before they get married. Um, they have the baby. The next Lord Featherington, because she has, because remember the sisters, they were trying the whole season, they were trying to get pregnant so they can have a boy, so they can have the next Lord
Yeah, I do
Featherington.
remember that.
They both have girls, and then she has the boy, and then the sisters actually they come around. I like the sisters better at the end
I
of the
do like
season.
that they kind of developed the family
Yeah.
more to make them more likable.
Yes, I like this because
That
the
was
first
fun.
season they were like, ugh, like please out of my face, but I like them better in the third season. Um, and then what else? But then everybody's just okay with the fact that she was Lady Whistledown, which it's kind of crazy because imagine there's just somebody out there, like this is she's practically part of the family. She's so close to this family. She's been slandering this family
Yeah,
for
that's the thing. She's
years.
marrying into this family. Like, she's a close family friend, but you find out that she's been writing and basically trying to
Exactly.
inadvertently, whether she's not trying to, but destroying your family's
She
reputation.
literally destroyed Eloise's reputation, and then like they needed something else
But even
because of what she
Daphne, I think the
said.
whole reason why she had to marry him is because of what came out in like the
I think
press.
so.
Because they got caught in the garden together.
Yeah. So like slandering your family, she marries into the family. This is her best friend, and then everybody's just like,
It's also kind of
okay.
creepy because she always liked Colin.
Yeah, she did always like Colin, but
Colin, bro.
I think
Colin's a
it's a
different
little
story.
Eloise. It's kind of shocking to me that she didn't notice that her best friend liked her brother. They've been friends for so long. How did she not realize that?
Yeah. And it's also like they used Eloise. I think that's also why I got fed up with Eloise because they used her as a plot device too much. Like when she
It's
was running
true.
those newspapers
It's true.
to that little errand boy that she had like a crush on. I think that was in the second season.
That was that I don't remember what season that was, but that was
well, she went to like the protest.
She was getting like the feminist literature or something or whatever from the boy. I think that was the same boy who Penelope was going to.
I think my issue with Eloise is she's too old to still be acting like this. I need some kind of character development. It was cute when she was younger. It was like, okay, whatever. She's like
her best friend is married with a child now. Like that says how old she is. It's time to grow up.
Yeah, I need even just some kind of
anything.
Change. The person who didn't need to change, Colin.
Who did need to?
Didn't.
Okay.
The first season, I liked him fine. The second season, he came back from that trip.
I'm a little confused as to what happened to him on that trip.
Where'd he go? Africa, India?
He went on like a voyage. Like he went numerous places. And he wrote about it in his little book. And he wanted to be a writer too. Everyone wants to be a writer now. Because even when, what's her face? The sister, Penelope's sister, who's like the smaller one, I don't remember her name. She names her daughter Wilhelmina, and then she's like, she could be a writer. Why is everyone gonna be a writer?
Wait, do you think they're gonna do something where Lady Whistledown gets like hijacked and someone else starts pretending to be Lady Whistledown?
They already tried that. Yeah, they did that in season 3 or
okay,
2.
Like if like it would be so cool if like maybe like 3 people in the family knew. Not the whole town. Yeah, that's so boring.
She came out and she wrote about it.
Maybe they'll do it really fun and interesting though.
I don't know. I'm actually like a little nervous to see what they're gonna do because already in the trailer they showed Penelope talking to Queen Charlotte, and then talking about how they're gonna start for the season.
Did you watch the prequel?
Yes,
I didn't.
I've seen everything related to Bridgerton. I really like Bridgerton.
No, it's fun. It's definitely fun, and it's like,
and I like romance.
At least it's a book adaptation. But that's what I also liked about the second season. I feel like there wasn't as many sex scenes.
Yeah, I can't with none of them.
Because like they weren't together till like the last 2 episodes.
It's true. I love,
and that's what I liked.
Enemies to lovers. It's a slow burn the entire season.
The slow burn. They did that slow burn. It was so really good. Like after you watched that, you were like, okay.
And it's a good ending. You're satisfied at the end.
Yeah.
They get together. Do they have a kid?
Not yet. I don't think in the third one. Maybe she found out she was pregnant maybe in the third one.
I think, yeah, that makes sense. Yep. That makes sense because they also had the thing with Violet because like now she's Kate's the Viscountess and they're like, oh, what are we going to do with Violet now? But then Kate's like, well, I if Violet wants to be the Viscountess, like I'm fine with that. But then Violet's like, well, no, like that's your job now. But then like Violet's been doing this for so long.
Yeah.
So
That's mommy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she
I
also
like the
has a
mom.
budding romance. Everybody, this whole family in their minorities.
I was gonna
every
say
single one of them, even Penelope's a ginger. Like every single one of them. It kills me.
She gets with like a big chocolate dude, right?
Yeah, some black guy. I don't actually. Well, I don't know if they get together, if it's just a
yeah. I remember that because they started it in like the earlier seasons. I was like, oh, so that's where they get it from. They get it from mommy.
Violet Bridgerton. Also, we should watch Queen Charlotte. Actually, I think the sequel, the prequel is actually it's quite good. It gives you insight into different things and people's relationships, how things came to be. It's interesting.
Is Violet in it with her man before he dies? Or no, is it more about the queen? I mean, it's obviously about the queen, but
Violet's family is in it, but she's actually really young.
Okay.
So she's like a child. It's so good though. Well,
but this season is about Benedict.
This season's supposed to be about Benedict, but
which
then
is
also
exciting. Again, I was scared they were gonna do something weird with Benedict and make him like part of a throuple or cuck.
Polycule.
Yeah, I was just like, okay.
Move more this way. I actually feel bad for Francesca because again, like it's supposed to be every Bridgerton gets their season. Francesca is a B plot in season 3, and now she's gonna be a B plot in season 4.
That's also what I didn't like is that season 3 is supposed to be about Penelope and Colin, and because they're so great, why can't they be the main romance of the season? Why do you need to depend on another Bridgerton subplot?
Exactly. But also, like, Penelope and Colin was just so frustrating because it was like, I'm confused. Like, when did Colin start liking her?
That's like, what I didn't understand. It was that I watched some of it. I don't remember how far I got, but I remember it was like there was no burn to anything.
No, it just started. Like you were just there. It was
and
like
I wasn't convinced. I was like this, and there's something off
I'm
about
still
him.
not.
There's something off about that one. What happened to him?
I don't like voyage? That the fillers of his face. They did not need to change his face because now he just looks like yassified. Also, does not fit.
So scary.
Like it makes no sense to me. I don't know. I'm a little like I still think really about it. When did he start liking her? It makes no sense.
I didn't know that. I couldn't figure that. Also, because he was with that other girl who pulled up pregnant. Remember, he was gonna marry her
cousin, something with an
Marissa, Maurice.
I don't know, but she was her like second cousin or something like that.
Yeah, she pulled up pregnant, and he was like, "I'll marry you to protect you" or whatever. And like, fine. In the second season, when he came back, he went to visit her. Like, but season 3, it was so rushed. It was like you're trying to convince me that this is real development of feelings. But he comes back like it's like instant. That's what freaked me out too. Also, they tried to push him as coming back and being like a little slut.
Yeah,
not with those fillers.
No, I don't understand. We'll have to. I don't know. We don't have time to rewatch the whole show.
We don't. He was scary though. No offense. I'm just really confused. What happened to his face? He went to go get plastic surgery and then he came.
He went to Turkey to get his face done.
No, literally. But Benedict this season, I'm excited.
It's been 2 years. Season 3 came out senior year of high school, so that's like 2 years.
Wow. Yeah. I remember season 2 coming out. That was peak. I think I watched it over Christmas break.
I started watching it, I think, when season 2 came out. I started watching Bridgerton. Because my sister also, she was like, yeah, it's a good show. And
I also like that each season is a different story because then you don't have to watch all of them.
Exactly. That too. I mean, like, you can get more. You understand more if you watch all of it. But, like, also, I can just rewatch whatever seasons I want. Like, I will be skipping season 1. I thought that was so boring.
The hook of Bridgerton is Lady Whistledown, and they sold that.
Exactly.
I don't even like that we knew it was Penelope in the first season.
I thought it was interesting that we knew because it's like it keeps you on your toes a little bit. Be like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Like, she's currently writing about her best friend's family. Like, this is crazy. But then, like, again, why did everyone need to find out? Like, that was so unnecessary. Because now what? What are we gonna do? Now even if like the Bridgertons and the Queen found out, but not the town. But no, she had to reveal it in her letter. She had to write. I don't know. She had to write to the whole town. Hey guys, it's me. Penelope Bridgerton.
Do people like her now?
I don't know.
She low-key had the Chicken Little arc where nobody liked her.
That's true. But she, I mean, at the end of season 3, it seems like she's in good standing. Because also she did ruin herself. with the writings. I'm pretty sure she wrote bad about her own family, and then the Bridgertons. Also, she wrote bad about everyone. Like, I don't understand how she has anyone that's okay with this.
Oh, I'm remembering that damn book on the floor when she lifted up her floorboards.
she just a little bit, but yeah. I wonder if there's like a time skip between season 3 and season 4.
I hope they don't make Benedict's freaky. I hope it's cute and sweet.
Yeah.
They always try to push freaky with Benedict, and I don't get
They're
it.
trying to push freaky with everyone. Like, again, I'm tired. I'm not watching this for the sex. I don't want to see that. I'm going to skip it. I don't think I've ever encountered a single person who's like, I love Bridgerton and it has just the right amount of sex scenes in it. In fact, put more. Who wants that?
I know they broke the bed filming the 3rd season. They broke one of the beds.
I think I heard about
during
that.
filming.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
That is funny. But it's like, again, like,
if you had a sign to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Moving on.
Bridgerton.
Oh, I thought this sounded like it was coming from over there. I guess on the topic of romance, you had wrote it was something about men. I can't find exactly what you said.
I don't remember, bro. That was yesterday. I was a different person.
Oh, women don't care as much about looks as men, and being funny is top dog, but they don't like to listen.
It's true.
What inspired you to
No, I just feel like that comes up a lot. And no matter how much you try to tell men this, they still don't believe it.
It's true. Actually, we talked about this recently. Experienced the situation firsthand when we went our expedition to Mount Everest.
The famous Walt Disney ride.
Yeah. And then we went to David's Hot Chicken. Dave's Hot after. And this was actually a conversation to be held. Was it in the car or was it in David's?
I think it was both. It came up multiple times.
But it's like, if you like, just find your local couple. I don't know. Look at the girl, look at the guy. Ask the girl, are you happy? Do you think he's funny? Yes. OMG, I love him. He's so funny. He could be the most chopped thing you've ever seen. A girl is going to be okay with that if he's funny. Because imagine being in a relationship with a guy and he cannot make you laugh. Not a single laugh ever. Bro. I mean, it might be out there.
It's definitely out there. But this is what I don't understand. So do boring people, I don't think they think they're boring, so I don't think they exist.
Boring people do exist.
Well, yeah, but that sounds mean.
Well, it's true, though, unfortunately. It's true.
I know.
To, like, the general public, like, they are going to be like, oh, they're boring. I've seen people talk about it, actually. Like, make videos about, like, oh, that, like, your boring coworker. Or, like, you're boring. Like, they'll talk about it. Like, they'll, like, do, like, skits and pretend to be them. But it's, like, they're just very, like, basic people who are very, like, average. Like, there's nothing that stands out about them in any aspect. Like, they're not mean. They're not especially funny. They don't stand out looks wise. Like, there are boring people. I'd say boring personality is the worst, though. I mean, you can't really help that because you don't. Again, like, if you're boring, you don't know.
I just wonder, like, what, like, I'm trying to think what I think is boring. Like, if someone's like this, I think it's boring.
Boring. I would say, I guess if they're not funny, that's probably what I think is boring because I'm always down for a good laugh. I'm always ready for a laugh.
But what about, like, just because you like someone, you think they're funny, but they're not actually funny?
I will never give somebody a laugh if they don't deserve it.
A pity laugh?
I would never do that. If this guy could be the most beautiful man I've ever seen in my life, he could be perfect for me. And if he makes a bad joke, I will sit there and not laugh.
Yeah, but that makes it funny.
What? Wait, what makes it funny?
The not laughing. Letting them know it's a bad joke.
Well, yeah, then I'd laugh at my actions, not his. I'm not going to give you a laugh if you don't deserve it, no matter who you are. Because you need to know. Especially if it's a one-on-one situation and if you're telling a joke to me to make me laugh, why would I laugh if it's not gonna make me laugh? I don't know, this makes me sound evil. But like sometimes, but also you have to think like laughing is a response. like a natural response. Like if something is funny, you're gonna laugh. So if somebody tells you a joke and it's not funny, you're not gonna laugh. You know?
Laughing is a compliment.
It is. It's true. But yeah, I would rather sit there and do nothing than laugh at a bad joke. And then I mean, it's better. It'd be better off if the scenario was like, oh, they make a bad joke and then I don't laugh, and then they're just like in their head, they're like, oh, that was a bad joke. But then if I were to not laugh and go, that's not funny. That was a horrible joke. You suck at making jokes. Like that's evil. Like I would never do that. I wouldn't do that.
Sometimes you gotta hit. What do I say? I'm like, you can laugh first and then I'll follow.
That's funny. See my reaction, me laughing on instinct.
Pity laugh.
But there's also people you expect to be funny. So like the things that they do, you tend to laugh. Like they could. I do this with you all the time. I think I expect you to be funny because you're funny most of the time. And then if you do something that could not even be funny, I'm gonna laugh because it's just like, oh, it's Jenna. She's response. So funny. Yeah. But then there's some people who just aren't funny. But then there's also humor is subjective at the end of the day, you know. So I could tell a joke that's gonna have me keeling over with laughter, pee-peeing my pants, and somebody next to me could be like,
"On my blanket."
Somebody next to me could be like, "That's not funny." But there's a difference between you being funny for the audience or you being funny for yourself. I will always tell a laugh that will make. I will always tell a joke that will make me laugh. Like at the end of the day, if nobody laughs but I do, it's funny. Yeah. That's what I want.
Making yourself laugh is so fun.
Exactly. But it's funnier if like nobody else gets it either and you're just
telling jokes in your head.
I've been doing that a lot, I think, where I tell a joke to myself in my head and I'm laughing out loud and nobody knows what's going on and then I can't.
But it's not, once you explain it, it's not funny to you anymore.
Exactly.
Because you have to share.
It's even funnier though when you're trying to explain it and then you're dying laughing and they're just like it's funny. The scenario, it's just nice to laugh, you know. At the end of the day, make yourself laugh. Don't change yourself for anyone
Live,
else.
laugh, love.
Don't change yourself for anyone else. If a man tells you a joke and it's bad, don't let him think it's good. Correct the behavior now so that you can fix it later. Duh.
Correct the behavior.
One thing also I've noticed about men sometimes is that they like to leech off of the women in their lives. Like they'll start with nothing, like no taste in music, no fashion sense, no personality, and then they'll end up in a situation where they get close to a woman romantically or even a sister, and then they'll just start to
not romantically, bro.
Not romantically. And they'll just start to like take that from them. You know, like they'll just be like, guys, never show a man your music taste. Never ever give a man your music taste. Because he's gonna go take that. He's gonna go take the music you showed him in a romantic sense, and he's gonna turn around and he's gonna show that to some other girl.
Which
and
that's why women have the system of, oh, who cooked here?
Exactly, because you know it. He didn't come up with that on his own. Also, performative men.
What is it like? Is it like the shower's on but the water's cold?
What? I've never heard that before in my life.
The shower's on but the water's cold. Like the shower's on but someone else is showering and they're getting the hot water.
What? I've never heard of this before.
The shower's on but the water. It's something like that.
Yeah. I've never heard of that before.
Performative men.
Performative men, like they're doing that because they know what the women want. Like that's not actually them, you know? A lot of men, the shower's on but no water. I think this might be a question.
No, it's like the shower's on but the water's cold.
It's just giving me questions. What would you say that is? Analogy? I've never heard that before. But a lot of men live their lives. A lot of men live their lives performatively to attract and impress women. What's that breed of man called? Is it
showers on but the water cold is a line from a viral TikTok sound in which a sibling is narrating a scenario where the shower has been running for a long time, leading to the assumption that the water turned cold. Hey babe, the shower's ready. But you said sibling. Involving siblings or family members. No. Okay.
I don't think that's.
What is this?
Hell no. Turn that off. I don't think that's what you were
A
intending.
funny video of a skinny man taking a cold shower and then jumping into bed with lots of blankets on.
I don't think that's what you meant.
I don't know how to word it. I don't remember how it goes.
It's fine. But
It's not important.
yeah, a lot of men start as nothing. That's like a crazy thing to say, but a lot of men start, when it comes to being involved with women, they start with this blank open slate, and then that first girl, they suck. I don't know how to say this. Like, this girl will be like, "Oh yeah, like, have you heard of this
TV
artist? TV girl, TV girl."
What's a beat a boop? You just spit in my mouth. You just spit in my mouth. What is a beat a boop?
Why are you getting mad at his spit in your mouth? We share forks.
No, I don't care. I just thought it was funny.
Biba doobie.
Yeah. Beat a boop. All the men stopped watching 20 minutes ago when we started talking about Bridgerton.
Oh my god, ow. Okay, Biba Doobie's an artist.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, she's a singer, but she's a girl. But here's the thing, she's a girl who makes music for girls. If a man
Like Clara?
Yes, Clara also, well, Clara's bisexual, but everybody thought she was a lesbian for a really long time, so that also was very telling if a man's listening to Clara. Biba Doobie, well, she's not. Biba Doobie's a straight woman, but her music is like girl. Like, she's making music about like these things that girls experience that a man would never experience.
Period.
She might have a song about periods, who knows? But if a man ever were to tell me, like, I listen to Biba Doobie.
Do they make songs about all boys who have that phase in life where they're just chained up?
What? They should, actually. A man out there has to write that, though, because I've never experienced that. But yeah, like, if a man tells me, like, oh, I listen to Biba Doobie, I love Biba Doobie. Why? Like, what could... I can't... That's also why I don't care for male celebrities, personally. There's nothing that connects me to a man. There's nothing that connects me to a male celebrity in the sense where I'd be like, I need to follow this guy. Like, I need everything from this guy. Like, I love him. What is he appealing to me about? Like, the most I get out of a male celebrity is looking at him and being like, that's a handsome guy. Like, that's about it. That's where everything ends. So I don't follow male celebrities. It confuses me when men are obsessed with things that are with female celebrities that are clearly for women. Like, that's performative. You're trying to appeal to those specific kinds of women. I don't know.
Wait, what's a female celebrity that's just for women? Like, can you give me an example? I know what you're saying. I'm just trying to think of one. Like, all I can think of is female celebrities for men.
Well, it's true because, like, those are very easy to acknowledge. Yeah. Female celebrities for women. I'm gonna ask Google. That appeal to women.
Gwyneth Paltrow,
Adele, Jennifer. Okay, Serena Williams. I think a lot of women like Serena Williams. I don't think she's ever done anything that was like.
Did she date Drake? No, yeah, somebody she did.
Yeah, I was gonna say
because she was out there at the Not Like Us, a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
she was out there. She
like,
dated
crazy.
Drake.
Yeah.
Wow. Ball knowledge.
Rihanna?
Oh, yes. Yeah, because I love Rihanna.
I think most people... My sister just sent a text, I am in class, be more quiet. And I almost for a second quieted down because I'm so used to getting those texts at home. I'm not home. Home is where the heart is.
It's true. My heart.
But yeah, and then there's like male celebrities.
Rihanna. Rihanna's for women.
Truly. I think Rihanna's for everyone, but...
She's fun.
Everyone loves, like,
she's fun, and I don't think she causes problems.
No, I've never encountered a person who's like, I don't like Rihanna. Because, like, what's the reason? Really?
Last year, someone who lived across from us was like, did people actually like Rihanna? She's got a big bulby forehead. I was like, who? I'm not gonna name drop. I scared the voice. It might have just been because she's a woman of color.
I think it's because she's a woman, actually.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah. Yeah, like I don't trust men that tap into these things. Unless, actually, here's the exception. A man who loves his girlfriend and is getting into the things that his girlfriend loves because, well, this makes his girlfriend happy. I'm saying like a man who takes this for himself and then turns around and uses that to attract other women, that's evil.
Well, yeah, that's cheating.
Well, yeah, no,
That's
not in a
cheating
relationship.
with-
Not in a relationship. Like they're not in a relationship. I think if you're a man in a relationship and your girlfriend's like, "Oh my god, I love Biba Doobie," and he's like, "Okay, yeah, I'll listen to a few songs by her. Oh, this is pretty good." Or like when your girlfriend turns on Biba Doobie, you're like, "Yeah, babe, love this song." Stuff like that. But if you're a man who's taking this music from like a female talking stage and being like, "I could use this to get more women," that's evil.
Yeah, but that's why females. That's why you can't be giving up too much in the talking stage.
Exactly. Never share your interests with a man.
Well, you can. Just the ones that you don't mind sharing with anyone.
That's true. It's calling my name.
Get that ASMR rip.
Sorry if you. Oh, sorry.
Is that misophobia? Miso soup?
Misophonia.
Exactly.
Be
part of my symphony.
Pick one. Why much? Oh, also some haters told us that we needed less periods in the podcast where we're silent and not talking or trying to transition.
But I assume because the video is so long, you probably brought some food and maybe you need to go heat it up.
Take a break. Go
You probably ate it in the first 5 minutes. Yeah, now you watch it on 2x speed. The millennial Gen Z age and maturity gap.
You spearhead that one. Start.
Well, this came up big. This came because we were talking about casual dating and how like the millennials, at least I feel like they went crazy with that. And like Gen Z, yeah, people do it, but we don't do it well. And we don't like, I feel like Gen Z doesn't want the things that millennials want. And I think it's because millennials want them so bad. No offense to the millennials, but like,
what happened at Starbucks? Just got an email saying that Starbucks is closed due to maintenance. Anyways,
that's not cold foam they were serving.
A lot of millennials don't want marriage. That too. Like a lot of them, like they want like the not even like they want the family. A lot of millennials don't want kids or marriage. But I think Gen Z does want that. Like there's always
going to be fine, but the millennials want to convince you that this is the happiest form of living and they're doing everything right and better than their parents. And it's just like, bro, that's great for you. I don't need to be a part of that for it to be true.
Yeah.
Like if it's true, it's just going to be true whether or not what I choose to do with my life. But I'm not going to not get married and not have kids just because you told me how happy you are when, no offense, I'm not seeing SpongeBob level glee.
I think actually, like, and a lot of people, like, yes, there actually is like a rise on conservatism among the Gen Z youth, but that's not what I'm getting at. What I'm gonna get at is a lot of millennials see like, oh, like they want families and kids, and like that's like we're how do I say this? Like that's not good, or like that's not like ideal, or like oh, like they think that they have to, not that they actually want to. But I think like we've reached a period in we've reached a period in time where people can make these decisions for themselves, and if they want a family, they can have a family.
That's what I don't understand. Like the millennials are like, you're with us or you're against us.
Exactly.
And it's like I actually try my best not to acknowledge you at all.
And also like millennials are just such like a weird generation. They're not funny.
They're so angry at the world.
Like but they're not doing anything either. All they do is complain and
they have something like they're so deeply like hurt and angry about something, and I don't know what it is, and I hope they figure it out.
And they make it like everyone else's problem, but they're not actually taking action to change.
They're I don't know. They're like, Yeah, I'm just thinking like of something a millennial would say. Wait, do you think we do the millennial pause?
I think the millennial pause, like
I don't really know what it is. I just know when people start and they're like,
it's when they, because you know, like most people, they just start when the video starts. I think the millennial pause, although it is coined the millennial pause, it's not only a millennial thing. Especially if somebody else is recording you, you like there's gonna be a millennial pause because like you don't know when the video's starting. Um, and then also sometimes you have to have that millennial pause in your videos that remains not edited out, so it doesn't look like you immediately hit play and started going. Like it makes the beginnings a little more seamless. But the problem with millennial pause is that it kind of looks like they don't know what they're doing. Like they're new to this whole electronic thing. I also don't like the millennial style. Millennials ruined most
again,
things.
they dress like teachers who sleep with students.
You're saying again, like you made this point.
I feel like I talked about that last time about the teachers with the Bitmojis.
Oh yeah, you did. But yeah, like it like like I don't know, millennials are there's just like I can't think of a good thing about millennials. Like what have they done for us? Nothing. Vote for Obama, that's about it probably. Were they even old enough to vote?
No,
Yeah.
maybe the second time.
Yeah. The second,
Oh wait, I forgot they're old.
yeah, it was 2008 was the second time he got elected. No?
No, the first time.
What the why did I say that?
2012.
2012. So yeah, the
Some
second
of them,
time.
yeah. Most of them, maybe.
Yeah, because well, 2012 we were what, 6, and we're like mid Gen Z. So
Those are so scary. I hate that we're not the babies anymore.
I know there's. I don't know if you guys know this, but Gen Alpha is over, and it's Gen
We
Beta.
canceled them.
Gen Beta started last year, so all the babies being born in 2025 are Gen Beta, and nobody's acknowledging that Gen Alpha's is done. That there's a new generation.
I forget that Gen Alpha is like walking around.
And also the problem is that Gen Alpha is being raised by millennials. That's why they're talked about like this, is because people are like Gen Alpha, like there's something, what is going on with them? Like this is wrong. Like
Because
this
their
is
parents have no souls.
Exactly. I thought you dropped something.
Millennials low key seem like they sold their souls.
And their parents are giving birth to kids and then being too lazy to raise their kids, so they're just shoving an iPad in their face and saying, you know what, have at it. My
BuzzFeed.
kids.
It's
BuzzFeed
so
was
millennial.
pretty good though.
Some of it was good,
yeah.
but it's so millennial.
It really is. Like
Ned Fulmer.
the Bush.
The Bush.
The BuzzFeed quizzes, they were so banger. I missed them. Well, you can still do them, but like it just isn't like Sophia. How do you pronounce that name? Sophia Nygaard or something. So she would like take them into, I don't know. It's
Sophia,
not.
but the one with the candles.
Yeah, her. I like her. She's
yeah,
millennial, but I like
she's
her.
fun.
Like I'm not saying every single millennial ever is bad.
The ones that are bad though are bad.
Exactly, and it's like it's enough of them that are bad that make it.
So what, we have like Alabama Barker. Can I get that actually? Thank you.
That make it Alabama.
Yo, your feet are cold. They just grip my whole foot.
Alabama Barker. Isn't she younger than us or the same age as us? Wait, let me see how old she is.
Same age or a year younger, maybe. She could be a year older.
I feel like she's the same age as us. No, she's December 24th, 2005. So pretty much, according to the school system, she's the same age as us. I'm trying to. Alabama Barker is a case though. Like I don't understand.
I think the millennials, because they own the internet first, they think that they like dominate, and they don't.
You silly kids. You can have your matcha lattes.
But what's worse is like when millennials put their own spin on like current things. And it's like
when they get involved in things that they don't need to be involved with. Like there's a Gen Z trend for like I saw this video the other day that was because you know like matcha lattes are trending amongst our generation, and this millennial lady was like, well, since all the kids are saying matcha lattes are good, I'm gonna try it. And then she was like, oh no, I'm gonna stick with my Americano. Yuck. Okay, like you didn't have to do any of that, actually.
dude, I feel bad. Like I don't hate millennials.
No, but
They're just
you
annoying.
can acknowledge the
Which I'm
fault with the
sure they don't like
generation.
us either. Like,
No, they
I'm not.
don't. They don't.
But I feel like Gen Z, we're kind of nonchalant about the internet, whereas they're like creepy obsessive with the internet.
Yeah.
And the way they navigate, I don't want to see on millennials like who they're following on TikTok or their For You page. Like I know it's just like ew.
Yeah. I mean, but you can find fault in any generation, like the baby boomers. Who could not find fault with the baby boomers, actually? What have they name one good thing the baby boomers have done?
Boom.
That's the
Boomed, they
problem.
boomed
They boomed.
babies.
That's an issue. My dad is a baby boomer, but he wasn't born in America, so can we really accredit him to the problem? Yes. I'm kidding. Am I? No, I'm playing
But
with you
it's
guys.
boomers Gen X.
Baby boomers, I think silent generation, Gen X, millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, Gen Beta, I think.
Okay, like why haven't the rich people tapped in on getting generations named after them?
Because
Untapped market. Dude, if I was a billionaire, I'd be like, okay, I want the next generation of people born Generation Chud.
I don't know how you would do that, but it's like a thing. The baby boomers is because the babies boomed. Silent generations
Because they
because
were irrelevant.
yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know why Gen X is. I don't know why Gen X is called that. Millennials, I think it's like the
The
turn of
new
the
millennium.
millennium. Gen Z is because they thought we were gonna be the last generation.
So
And
dramatic.
then Gen
Also, like,
Alpha.
are you planning something we don't know
Exactly.
about?
Gen Alpha, the new start. Gen Beta is the second one. So I think,
Maybe it's because we were the last before technology became so normal. But even though we were the first ones with it.
but they were like it's named that at the start of the generation though. So I don't know
Because
because
Gen Alpha, it makes sense. Like, okay, that's the start of like
it's
actual
like
little brain rot.
it's actually like that's like
That's
genuinely
the
like
start of the end.
that's something new, completely different.
Because I
But
was not mixing up drunk elephant drinking potions in Sephora.
no,
I didn't even go to a Sephora.
the first time I don't. The first time I went to Sephora, I don't know how
I
old
would
I
just try to find the
was.
shampoo aisle so to just lay there, not lay there, but stand there and take a cute couple deep breaths because it smells mad
The
good.
first time I bought anything from Sephora or Ulta, I was 16 though.
Yeah,
So, but yeah,
it's because these millennial parents, bro.
like watch your kid. Actually, though, but I think those like some of those are like young Gen Z. Like some of that was young Gen Z, old Gen Alpha. But
You mean old Gen Z, young Gen Alpha?
no, young Gen Z, old Gen Alpha. Like the
Oh
older
yeah,
ones.
okay.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
looking
yeah.
at the other way. Yeah.
And then I was gonna say something. I forgot though. I don't. It's not important. Yeah. Anyways, we can move on from that. I think we beat that horse.
Nah, I'll come back for seconds, bro.
Next episode. Which, by the way, that'll be our last. Next week's episode will be our last episode as teenagers.
Oh, this is also something I wanted to talk about, but I didn't know if we should save it for the week of our birthday.
And then we'll discuss later. Um, rejection.
Rejection.
Rejection. You put that.
It's healthy. It's good. It makes you a better person.
That's it. That's all you have to say.
No, I think rejection. I was trying to think about this. I was like, I feel like rejection can be so hard because it's not perpetuated in media.
I think it is.
I don't think it is. Like the main character usually ends up winning in the end, and sometimes you don't win.
Not
Sometimes you just eat
always.
concrete bricks, and that's just the way life feels.
It's true. I mean, like in like majority, but there's a decent amount of media where the main character doesn't win. Like nowadays, because like back like older media, it's just like constantly like they are like a happy ending. Not everything has a happy ending now, you know. A lot of things do because I mean, why would you go out pay your money to consume
Yeah,
something just to feel like poo poo at the end of it, you know?
I think rejection can be fun.
Um,
It can be funny. It's definitely funny. That's something you have to laugh at.
that's true. I can't. I think I avoid situations where I would be rejected, so I don't think I actually even have a an opinion on how I feel about
I
rejection
think the
because I just
best
don't.
way with rejection is just mass exposure to it.
It's yeah,
Exposure therapy.
like
It's
that
even
makes
because like
sense.
rejection to me branches out in like failure, like people's fear of failure that comes also from like goes with the fear of rejection.
Yeah, I would say I have a fear of rejection because like when you get rejected, it's somebody saying like I don't want like you're not for like you. I don't like you. I don't want you for me, or like in whatever like romantic, for auditions, whatever. Like, why are you making that face?
Auditions.
It's true. I have an acapella club audition on Saturday. I'm nervous.
I think it'll be okay.
I think I'll be fine.
I think you'll do good.
I've never though. I've never been rejected from an like after I've always gotten in for whatever I've auditioned for. So I just kind of hope. I don't know. I hope it goes well because I actually do really want to do this. Um, for relationship stuff, I will never let a man know that I have feelings for him ever. Don't care because then you could get rejected. I don't know. People could be like, "Wow, this is your soulmate," but you have to act first, and I'll be like, "Guess not."
Yeah, I think that's
He
complicated.
will never know.
I think it's also because it's complicated because it's a man's place to act first.
I believe so. I believe this as well.
I think it only it doesn't work as a woman to force it.
Yeah.
Like, you need to let the man decide what he wants.
And also like watching, imagine like watching,
and they
that
take
as
forever to
third
make a
party.
damn decision.
It's true. Watching that as a third party scene, like a woman constantly dropping hints for a man and being like, "I like you," and then him doing nothing about it. Like, that's a hard watch.
You can't put the man in the woman. Don't ever let that man in that woman's seat, because the second he gets in there, he's gonna turn on the heat, turn on the massage, and just sit there for the rest of his life.
It's true. Like, you can't. That's why you have to give a man nothing.
It's true.
He has to work for
it.
And
it's going to make you feel bad and guilty and like you're a horrible... Because women are naturally nice and giving and nurturing and caring. Like, we want... Like, that's what we want to do. But it doesn't mean you deserve it, because men also like to just take advantage.
It's true.
Of a good thing.
It's true. Men are lying and manipulators. And they're evil. And I actually said earlier today, like, a man will tell you whatever you want to hear just so he can get what he wants. It's true.
Women have faults too.
It's okay. Sure. Yeah,
I'm just trying to think. Faults. Do you think of like a evil man is worse than an evil woman?
I think because evil men are so common, you know how to deal with an evil man. But
I think evil women, because for women it's personal and it's intimate. Like, if a woman is trying to bring you down, it's going to be personal every step of the way. Most of the time when men are mean, insensitive, and treat you like garbage,
it's not personal.
It's not personal. They're just going about their day.
Exactly.
They're not thinking about it. And honestly, I'd rather be hurt non-personally than personally.
It's true.
Because then I'm like, okay, like, you're just insensitive. And
exactly.
Like,
but then if it's somebody who's going out of their way for you, it's like, what did I do? You know, that you're
like, if a woman wants to take you down, bro, she's taking you down from the inside.
It's crazy. Wow. Yeah, but all men are evil anyways, unless they prove to me otherwise. That's how I live my life. How would a man prove to me that he's not evil? A deposit of $100.
1,000 V-Bucks.
Radiant points for Valorant. Actually, well, no, I don't live my life assuming that everyone is evil unless they prove to me otherwise, because that's a crazy way to live your life.
Mm-hmm.
Be on guard though.
Yeah.
Don't let your guard down around men.
Yeah, don't be trusting. And that's the thing. Women like to take those words and act like these men actually thought about things before they said anything. They didn't. They just came out of their mouth somehow. And whether or not you're going to gaslight yourself into thinking they have a deeper meaning, it is actions and actions only that are going to define this man's character.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Yeah. I was just looking at the difference in the amount of stuff you have up there and the amount of stuff I have.
I feel like we both have a substantial amount of stuff. My stuff's just bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant. But yeah. How did that
our tapestry might look a little different because we were raided by the FBI.
It's true. We were, having our usual wind down at the end of the day. Jenna was playing Ark, the dinosaur game, if you've heard of it. I had never heard of it until she started playing it.
I want to play that, but I have so much homework.
I want to play Fortnite, but I have to finish reading my chapter. I think I was playing Fortnite. She was playing Ark. I was playing Fortnite. We had our candle lit and going. We were sharing a slice of cheesecake, just the usual activities. And then there's a knock on our door.
Dude, if we had that on camera, it would have been like an episode out of The Office. It would have been so funny. Tomfoolery.
But like, we don't get visitors ever. If somebody is coming here, it's because we brought them here. It's not come meet me here, come to this place, I'll be expecting you. Like, they're brought here deliberately by us. We get a knock on our door. It's like, who's knocking on our door? I check the people. It's our RA. Candles lit. There's another candle on the windowsill. Tapestry. What else? I don't even know. I can't. I looked at the people. I stood right here. I looked at Jenna. I said it's the RA, and then I looked around at everything. I said, what do I do? Because literally, like, where do I even start in this room? He didn't even leave the hallway though. He said we needed to sign our
So
occupancy
she like
stuff.
grabbed the candles and tackled them into the bed. I crawled up on my bed. I grabbed the tapestry and I like folded it up in my hands and I went to like go off the bed because my hands were full. I like led with my leg. So my one leg touched the ground, but my other one was stuck on the mattress.
What's crazy about getting down from these beds is if you're not expecting to get down from the bed,
You're
it
gonna
will
die.
hurt. It's like it's kind of crazy. You have to brace yourself for
I
things.
don't know why they're so high up.
I like that they're high, but like you can get off the
Give me
bed.
a staircase. A ladder?
You can get off the bed just fine. Like if you're like, I'm getting off the bed now, I'm gonna get off the bed. But if you do the exact same movements that you do to get out of the bed, but without the intention of getting off the bed, you could hurt yourself.
It's true.
It's crazy. I don't understand. Yeah.
Both of our phones have plunged to their death this week.
It's true. I might need a new screen protector. So.
Mine hit the ground. I don't know when it hit the ground. It was sometime during this week, and I like looked over. I was like, I don't even care.
I don't even care for real. I don't even care. Yeah, this morning was actually kind of crazy that I flicked. I threw my phone off my bed into the radiator. I don't know how I did that. Yeah. Well, anything else?
Subscribe if you watch.
It's true, yeah.
Don't be shy.
Subscribe, like, comment.
Comment things you want us to talk about.
Comment things you don't want us to talk about.
Comment your favorite color.
Comment our favorite
This
colors.
is also testing if you make it to the end of the video.
That's true.
If you're real or if you're fake. Real or cake.
Yeah, so the haters last time said 54 minutes is too long. Guess what? Raw footage is 56 minutes. It's 57.
Are you editing it?
No.
Good.
Because why you don't edit podcasts?
Yeah. If you do, you're like hiding something.
Exactly. Like we would have to say something so astronomically diabolical for me to have to scrub through an hour of footage and edit. Like there's no way. And like an hour of clips is different than just an hour to edit. Because clips, you can use that as time markers. For this, you don't know when you said it. You just know that it was said.
Yeah.
So. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.